Duskblade. Another one of those. Okay, nice. Oh! Duped Kalandra's touch. Oh. What? What? Let's go over today's strategy. We are running an Allflame Ember of Kulemac strategy. This substitutes monster packs in areas. Pack leaders are random syndicate members, which can have random syndicate gear equipped. Pack monsters revive after final map boss has been slain. So what we do with this is we clear the map, and then after we've cleared the map, we kill the boss, and then we clear the map a second time. And you're gonna see so much stuff drops doing this. This is a strategy I saw on MilkyBK's spreadsheet, and it was listed under very, 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 very hard, and I was intrigued. So I've actually run this quite a few times over the last couple of weeks, but now I've converted into Magic Find. So now what I'm hoping is not only are we going to get tons of gold, probably a good amount of currency and scarabs, but also the potential for finding big, unique items like Headhunter, Mageblood, other tier zeros. So all these maps, they've rolled with like currency, scarabs, big pack size, big rarity. And then for our scarabs, we are using Titanic Scarab of Legend to give unique monsters 2 additional modifiers. Betrayal Scarab of the Allflame, so we're getting more packs of these Kulemac packs. And then Titanic Scarabs, unique monsters have increased toughness, damage, rarity, and quantity of items dropped per 1 pack size of areas. So that's why we actually are trying to roll for like high-ish pack size. I'm not 100% sure if we should be like 100% prioritizing pack size to get that to like, I don't know, 50 plus, or if going for a blend of like scarabs and currency is better, but we're gonna see. So our tier 16 Dune map, we're about 60C. I self-farm them, but you can buy them in bulk for about that on the trade side. It's been about 400 chaos rolling maps. I exalted my maps so they all have 6 mods. These Kulemac things, about 1,100 chaos for 72. Price per map 150C. Total spending about 28 divs. So this is, in terms of some of the strats we've run recently, kind of cheap. The tree is mostly just like blocking stuff, and then scarabs, we're going red, getting our little memory things here, and then just going like map effect, trying to scale up that pack size to get the most out of those Titanic Scarabs. And then something else is this, Pillage and Plunder. Syndicate members obtain an additional equipment item when appearing in your maps. 25% increase rarity of items from defeated syndicate members in your maps per equipment item they have. So that, when combined with this, you're gonna see item galore. Let's do it. Let's run some of these maps. So these are the syndicate members I was talking about that come from the Kulemac thing, and they drop loads of gold. There's a Horn Scarab of Awakening. And then there's also this, by the way, Covetous Shrine, which gives us a nice chunk of rarity and quantity, which is why we're running Domination. More shrinks. Valdos Puzzle Box. I don't think you realize how much damage these guys actually are doing to kill me like that. Just be warned, this strategy is like kind of crazy hard. So if you got like a cheap build, I don't think you'll be able to do it. Unfortunately, you can give it a try, but do you need MF gear? You don't. I actually ran some of this strat without MF, and I had a lot of fun, but I wanted to test it now on stream with MF. It should be a lot better with MF. Anyway, we've killed the boss, and now all the Kulemac mobs have now respawned, so this is when we get all the items. Before you try this strategy, seriously, just run one map and see if you can do it, because these guys are so deadly. The only thing that's really kind of sucks about this strategy is you have to clear the map twice, and that means by the time you finish clearing it the first time, you've now revealed the mini-map and need to kind of remember where you've been. The Allflame, I mean, I paid 15 chaos per Allflame, but apparently the price is going up, which is not what I want. Whoa, what the shit? What? Duped Magebloods.
A familiar face.
Okay, well, the strat works. Quick, everyone, buy your Allflame of Kulemac, quick.
Nani?
What the hell? Oh, double astronauts. I mean, we could corrupt those into something good. From this one map, we made 700,000 gold. Because we went from 9... Wait, no, is that 800? Yeah, about 800,000 gold from this one map. We started this map at like 998,000. Now we have about 1.8 million. So when you do get this Memory of Impulsiveness, it is so good for gold. This one... Oh! I think that's the first time I've ever got anything good out of one of those. On the map, I'm running Domination on the map. Oh, nice. Domination on the map device. There is an Aegis Aurora. I think it's tier 1 unique, or is it tier 2? And you'll probably make more currency. Oh, Doriani's. That's another cool one. Doriani's tier 2 unique? Reflects. It's bad. Oh, Ambush Scarab Containment. Nice. So much other stuff. What happens if you push Alt? Oh. Oh no. Whoops. The real test. If you ever want to do a PC benchmark, all you need to do, run a juice map in Path of Exile, push Alt, and if your computer doesn't blue screen, it's good. Oh! Wait, what the frick is this? Machinima mitts? Are these just like super rare? Surprised that those pinged. Wait, what? New beast captured? What is this? I haven't seen that for a long time. A pagan one. What is that? Oh. And we rolled a 3 on that. Nice. But I think if you have them separated by... Oh. What? What? Get the fuck out. Holy shit. Oh. Bro. Dude, this is the best strat ever. 2 Magebloods and a mirror.
You're kidding me. Not like this. No. Please, dude. Not.
All right, I think we're gonna be able to pay off our debt. Jeez. We got the mirror. Am I cheating? Valdos, nice. Ooh, Ephemeral Edge. What's that worth? ADC. Will we get another Mageblood though? That is the question. Ah, wait, here's a Ornate Quiver. Oh, a Maloney's Mechanism. 20C, but it's probably good dust. Does pack size chisel? I don't, maybe, I don't know. I feel like this is a strat that could be, oh, a divine. Could be like tweaks a lot. Let's see. Oh, one Scarab of Awakening. Dude, we're gonna get so much dust. Like each Mageblood that I dust is probably gonna be like, what is it, 2 million dust per Mageblood? And we can use that then to send off a shipment and maybe get like a 30 div return or like a couple of mirror shots. So much dust. Ooh, another, oh wow, okay, Storm Shroud. That's a nice drop. Not super valuable. About 2 divines, but a nice rare drop nonetheless.
What do you hope to find here?
Mirrors, please. No, mirrors, Zana. Thanks. Imagine. That would have been... Oh, okay. A lot of things just happened right there. Nameless Seer. I wonder if we're going to get Mageblood. Ooh, Aegis Aurora from the Seer. That's actually not super bad. Ooh. Spell damage, lightning damage. Are any of these things valuable this league? I feel since they removed Quant, they just like not that good. Duskblade. Another one of those. Okay, nice. Oh! Duped Kalandra's Touch. That's rad. But these are like 10 divines now. We got mirrored Kalandra. Alright, we are done. The strategy. This is hands down the coolest strategy I've ever played this league. Obviously, there were some crazy big drops, which is kind of the point of the strategy. We were chasing those big Mageblood drops, the tier 0 drops, and the mirror. That was an unexpected cherry on the cake. this is the kind of strategy that can produce mirrors, but at the same time, you could run like 100 of these and not get one. So I would say probably lucky, definitely lucky on the mirror. And as for the Mageblood being duped, of course, that was very lucky. And even getting a Mageblood on 36 maps, super lucky. But all the other stuff did add up. I would say that Kalandra's Touch, even though this is a tier 0 on this strategy with this magic find, is not like out of the ordinary. So I don't think this is like a very, very crazy drop when doing this. The fact that it was duped was lucky, but the rest of it is pretty, I'd say, expectable doing something like this. So I have added it all up, but we can see what we got. Only 3 raw divines. We got a bunch of exalts, quite a few chaos, some Valdos, and a lot of alterations, which are showing on my filter still. For some reason, a little bit of currency. Actually, not that much currency. Got a few of these, which add up to a couple of divines. And then for scarabs, we got about 4 containments, 36 risks, 2 of these big ones. Even the bloodlines is worth a fair bit. But in total, what we got from our currency tab and our scarabs, just by checking Wealthy Exile, which is a little bit rough, this is probably a bit of an underestimation, is about 47 divines, ignoring the mirror. That it includes like exalts, raw divines, chaos, and the scarab tab. I also got some nice oils, which I didn't even include because those were from blights we ran, but I don't know if it should count. As for divination cards, I don't think we didn't get really anything of note. The other thing to talk about with this strategy is just the unique items we got. Again, we're running an MF strategy. We're going to find uniques, and there are quite a few pretty nice ones that we can go over. Not the Magebloods, obviously those are really good, but like this Ephemeral Edge, this one is worth about 8 divine. It rolled nearly perfectly. It's got 49% increased ES and 15% added lightning damage. So this one, about 8 divines. This one, less well rolled, about 1 divine. Skyforth, I think these are a tier 2. These are about 40C. There's a lot of cheap-ish 40C uniques in these tabs. These combs bindings, I think I didn't even include these. These are even about 20C. The reason I'm keeping so many of these is that I actually want to corrupt them. So like Asenaths, for example, are 15C, but if we hit a good corruption on them, they could be worth a fair bit more. Doriani's, about 100 chaos. Impulses, I think it's only about 30C. Probably people are buying stuff like this to dust it. I don't know how popular Impulses is. Then this Chevron's Revelation is actually perfectly rolled. So this one sells for about 3 divines. This one maybe closer to 1 divine. And then these Rigwalds are, there's a lot of like 25 chaos uniques here and there. Storm Shroud, 2 divines. And then the maps. In total, the maps, these are about 80C each. I think you might even be able to sell 2 for a divine in bulk. And these are about 60 chaos orbs. So let's just have a look again at the results. And we are going to be ignoring the big drops, but a couple of divine ones here and there. The currency adding up to about 47 divines, and then our maps adding up to about 8.6 divines. So if we're completely ignoring the tier 0s and the Mageblood, it was about 46.4 divines profit, which is, considering we spent, let's see, 28 divines, in terms of div per hour is not that great. But with a strategy like this, it's almost like brute forcing the big drops. If you do this enough and you have the MF, you are going to hit those big tier 0 drops, which are worth a few divines. Probably not going to get deep Magebloods, but you might get like Rakiatas or some other tier 0s that are worth 3 divines, at least for dust. So if you ignore that, pretty bad strategy. One other thing to mention though is we made 7.8 million gold, which is about 216,000 gold per map. So this, in terms of gold farming, is ridiculously good. And again, like I said, completely ignoring the mirror and the Mageblood, I don't feel like completely fair, because if you do this, you will hopefully find some of those big things, just maybe not that big, that early. Like I feel like I got really lucky on this. Another thing to mention is, while I was streaming this, these things absolutely skyrocketed in costs. I bought these for 15 chaos each, They went up to about 2 divines from the time I started streaming till the time I ended. So if this video comes out and these things absolutely fly up in value, I would say rather farm these and then sell these and make profit, because this is a super spiky strategy. You might run 40 maps at a loss if these things are like selling for 2 divines each or even a divine each. You're going to be losing currency most of the time until you hit that big drop like the Mageblood or the Mirror. So if you see this and then you check the price of these and these are like sky high, farm these and sell these to the people who want to try this strategy. Also, bear in mind, this strategy is really hard. This build is ridiculously tanky, 1.5 million armor, capped res, really good recovery. There were plenty of maps. There were actually a couple of maps I straight up bricked, like 6 portals on. There were some that I could not finish because the map mods were too hard. So this is not an easy strategy, but if you can handle it and you have the patience and the currency to push through, then it is so much fun, because those big drops, you know they are coming. You're forcing them to happen and they do eventually happen. So if we look at my actual results, it looks like we made 1,442 divs profit. Of course, a lot of that is coming from this mirror, which is about 1,100, and the Magebloods. Before we're done, there are some items here that we should corrupt, because if we hit good stuff on them, they could be worth a lot. So Gravebind, I think, is a temp chains, is worth 30 divines if you hit that. Enfeeble, that is worth 4 divines. Okay. These, I think, Wrath effect is really good. Crit multi, nah, that's 20C. Brick, just deleting all the profit. Astronauts, if we hit a Ellie weakness, I think might be really good. No, this is 70C, and that one bricked. Wind Ripper, rest in peace. Probably just dust at this point. These, there might be some good stuff we can hit, or just brick them. EEs, I think if you hit RT on these, they could be worth a lot. These are the kind of thing you probably want to double corrupt, but I'm lazy. It's bricked, and that one, nothing happened. Oh, and a Storm Shroud. Let's try get like a CB Storm Shroud. Effective non-damaging ailments, 3 divines. Made a little bit of extra currency on that one. So I'm probably going to keep running this strat, because it's just really fun. If you try yourself, just remember it's a spike strategy. So there's like a consistent flow of small things like scarabs here and there, but you're waiting for those big drops that make it all pay off, and then you like hit the big time and you are rich. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I did, and if you run this strategy, let me know, because I'd love to know if you find something good as well. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Catch you in the next video, and bye-bye.